step, I'm using the Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer. This is just my moisturizer I use night and day. So I just took a pump and I am putting this all over my face. If I look this way, it's because I have a mirror over here. Just rubbing that all over my face, and that sinks in pretty fast, so you don't have to like. Okay, next up, I'm going to apply foundation. The foundation that I've been using, I used this other whipped cream foundation from CoverGirl, and they stopped selling it, and I'm so mad because it was my favorite. But now I use this one. It's the CoverGirl Plus Olay Facelift Effect firming makeup. Okay, it's like another like a whipped cream-ish foundation. Those are my favorite. I don't know, I think they give like really good coverage. This one is in the color Fair. I could go a color darker, but it's fine. So this is kind of what it looks like. So I tap this on my hand and use my beauty blender. This is really dirty right now, I'm really sorry. I 100% recommend the beauty blender. Every like fake one doesn't work. I've tried them. I've used fake ones before. They don't like compare at all to the actual one. I know it's like $20 and that's kind of expensive for a sponge, but it literally like doesn't, like, I don't use any other brush because my foundation doesn't look better than when I use my beauty blender. So I'm just dotting this all over my face. Yes, I look really pretty. I'm just gonna blend this in now with my beauty blender. I use this side and like this side. No, I don't wet it. A lot of people I don't wet it. I know that's bad. I don't know. You're supposed to wet it, but whatever. I use this side and the bottom to blend my face, and then when I get near my eyes, I use the pointier side. So I'm just gonna do that. Okay, so that is pretty much the first layer of foundation. I do concealer after. I know my eyes are super red. And just a disclaimer, I took my makeup off right before this video, so my eyebrows are still filled in. But that would also be like after I do all my face makeup, I fill my eyebrows in. So I can do a separate video for that if you guys want. After I do the first layer, I just put a little bit more on any redness, which is usually my cheeks tend to be really red. And I just kind of... The concealer I've been using is the L'Oreal Visible Lipped Blur Concealer. It's really good. I'm in the color 301 Fair. Everything's in Fair. I like to take this with my hand because it's really creamy. And just apply this under my eye and on my eyelid. Wait, didn't get any from my eyelid. And also on any problem areas, which I definitely have around my mouth right now. I'm breaking it. So I'm going to blend these out really quick. For these, I just really like tap really lightly, and then I just blend it in with my foundation. This really helps cover a lot, and then when I put powder on, that'll like make sure like this acne spot disappear like completely. I'm using the pointy end and really blending this out under my eye, on my eyelid. Now as you can see, like compare the two eyes, like this eye looks 20 million times better. The concealers are really awesome. This is probably one of the most creamy concealers I have ever used, and probably the least, or like the worst lasting if you don't put a setting powder. So I put a separate setting powder over my concealer before I put on like my powder for my face, and I use the Make Up Forever HD pressed powder foundation. I know there's a loose powder and they came out with a pressed powder like a couple years ago. Okay, so I'm taking this Lancome foundation brush and pretty much just getting a little bit of that. It's just like a white consistency, but obviously it's translucent. And just putting that over the concealer I just put on. I'm even putting this over the concealer I put on my problem areas. And then, okay, now I apply, I can't talk, my powder. I don't know what I used in my last foundation routine, but now I use the L'Oreal True Match powder. It's absolutely amazing. It gives a little extra coverage, plus it sets your foundation. I love it. It's, I'm in the color W1, I think it's like the lightest one. TBH, I'm really pale. And I use the e.l.f. powder brush. I've been using this for like years. It's really dense and really good for packing powder on, so yeah. I kind of like pat this on my face. I feel like it like covers more. Okay, so as you can see, like my skin tends to be like really red, and that powder really eliminates a lot of the redness that my skin shows. So I really like that powder a lot. Next I apply bronzer. I usually just bronze. I don't usually contour a lot, but do what you prefer. If I like go out, I'll contour. I use this brush. I got these brushes like in a like a set, and I love this one for bronzing. So I'm using my NYC Color Wheel Mosaic Face Powder. I know I used this in my last foundation routine. Hasn't changed. I love it. I've tried other bronzers from the drugstore and stuff, but this is still my favorite. So I'm just bronzing pretty much around my face as normal people would. Okay, so that really warms up my face, because that powder definitely mattifies everything. Now I'm going to apply a blush. The blush that I've been going for a lot, it is pretty dramatic, but it is by Milani, and it is a baked blush. It looks like this. It's a really hot pink color. That's definitely showing true to color on the camera. It's in the color Delicioso Pink. So that really warms up my face, because that powder definitely mattifies everything. Now I'm going to apply a blush. The blush that I've been going for a lot, it is pretty dramatic, but it is by Milani, and it is a baked blush. It looks like this. It's a really hot pink color. That's definitely showing true to color on the camera. It's in the color Delicioso Pink. Is that how you say it?
I think so. It's Italian.
I know. It's like Italian. Okay, I'll show you the name. Oh, it's backwards because it's on my webcam. Sorry. It's in the color 10. So, and I use this blush brush by Lilique. Yes, and the top is pink because of this blush. You just have to be careful with hot pink blushes, but I think they're so pretty if you apply them right. I tend to put a pretty decent amount of blush on because I love blush. Okay, so yeah, I like to add a lot of color to my face. And then, pretty much the last step, I sometimes skip this, sometimes I don't, but I'll include it in this video just in case you wanted to know. I apply highlight. I use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. This is my absolute favorite highlight. I even it used to be like a dome, now it's not because I've used a lot of it. It's a really pretty highlight. Also, just like this video or post a comment or something if you want me to do a brow routine. I can do that. I use the e.l.f. blush brush actually to apply highlight. I think it works really well. What I do is I kind of take this side and rub it in there. And as you can see, it's on my brush. And then I just apply this to the top of my cheekbones. Really like lightly brushing it on. It's really hard to tell on the webcam. Sorry for the SHITTY quality. Sometimes I like to apply a little bit like under my bronzer, and I know that's weird, but it really gives a pretty effect. I did it in my Shay Mitchell inspired makeup tutorial if you want to check that out, and I really liked how it turned out. Anyways, that is my makeup routine right now. Sorry about how bad I looked in the beginning of this video, like when I had no makeup on. But yeah, that's me. After that, I'll do my brows, then I'll do my eyeshadow and everything. I can do an everyday makeup routine updated soon as well if you guys want. Yeah, so that's kind of what my face looks like. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions about the products I used or how I use them, or any general questions, let me know. Let me know if you want a brow tutorial. Let me know if you want an everyday makeup updated routine. Sorry, this was really, really bad quality. It's on my webcam. I know you guys hate that. I will get it fixed ASAP. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye. Hey guys, so, oh no, I'm gonna put an intro later. Hold on, I have a test.
Your kid.
Sorry, I'll put that on silent. I have to get a brush. Look! Oh, my bluey blender. Ah, you see my arm! Something's wrong.
I like the bad quality.
Me too, it makes me look prettier. No, I'm kidding.